Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And this afternoon I watched the 2022 movie Scream, which is the fifth installment in the Scream franchise, and therefore we're going to call it Scream 5. Oddly enough, I don't know why they didn't actually go with that title. They wanted to go with Scream. And, you know, I guess a lot of nostalgia based around the beloved franchise, I would say. A lot of fans about this particular series. I think I liked the first two really well. The third and fourth, not so much. I'll have to check and see if I've actually done the review for number four. Um, I might have missed that. Anyway, this one is Scream 5, and we have a new cast of young teenagers all ready to be killed, and we've got new killers, as it always is. So, along with the returning Nev Campbell, she's amazing. She's beautiful as well. She hasn't had a problem with aging, to be honest. Sydney Prescott, played by the lovely Nev Campbell. Courtney Cox returning as Gail Weathers, and unfortunately for us, should I spoil it? Okay, Dewey Riley, played by David Arquette. I think I'll not really spoil what I'm going to talk about. Along with them, you have Melissa Barrera as Sam Carpenter. She plays kind of like the main, the kind of like lead in this movie, along with Jack Quaid. And I am surprised to actually see him. I think I haven't seen him in anything before, if I'm not mistaken. But he voices the character Boimler in Star Trek Lower Decks, and as more of a comedic role here, not so much. Mikey Madison plays Amber Freeman. Jenna Ortega plays Tara Carpenter, who plays the sister of Sam Carpenter. Dylan Minnette plays Wes Hicks. Anybody else? Oh yeah, the two twins they're supposed to be twins. They're actually played by two unrelated actors, including Mason Gooding, who's actually the son of Cuba Gooding Jr. Jasmine Savoy Brown, who plays his sister, and you've got Skeet Ulrich in a small role, basically playing the ghost of, and he's mostly, I think, with him in green screen. Excuse me. As the ghost of Billy Loomis, and we find that actually one of the characters, Sam Carpenter, is they're stepsisters, Tara and Sarah Carpenter and Tara Carpenter, and he actually finds out during the course of this film. We actually find out rather that Sam's biological father is actually Billy Loomis. And they did go along this route of showing him as a ghost figure. Maybe it's mostly in her mind. But there's a couple of things in this movie which you could say it's possibly the ghost showing her something, or possibly just in her, in her mind, because she does not really like the fact that she is the daughter of a serial killer. So I am thinking, like, I wish they hadn't actually gone that route, because it's a slasher film without any form of supernatural. This series so far, without any form of supernatural stuff coming in between, so I don't know why they decided to go with that. Excuse me. And overall, I think the kills were pretty good. The same teenage stuff, high school kids, college age kids, doing this partying and all that stuff, which is the series is actually kind of famous for, is kind of like a little bit repetitive. I actually would have preferred they didn't have this, involve the same kind of kids kind of thing over here, which, it's had its time, it's run its course. Do we really want to have a repetition of that? I know the movie has kind of like done well, but I wasn't really a big fan of seeing those kind of characters. And to be honest, I didn't care for any of them. including the lady who plays the young lady who plays the lead, her boyfriend played by Jack Quaid. I didn't. I mean, he does have some good um, screen presence, but and a little bit of comedic uh, styling to the movie because oh man, I kind of knew that he's going to have that. Um, but to be honest, I didn't care for any of the characters. I was still worried about the main three characters and nobody else. So might as well not even have them in this. But yeah, apparently the voice is actually done by the same guy, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, who's that guy? Roger L. Jackson is the voice of Ghostface. The hello Sydney, that kind of stuff. Did I like the movie overall? Not as much as I thought I would. I had big hopes going into this film. It did actually do well. So it made 139 million at the box office on a budget of 24 million. Oh yeah, by the way, Courtney Cox does seem a little odd with her whatever stuff she's done, and compared to Neve Campbell, I think Neve Campbell hasn't done that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's about them. Disappointed with one particular thing. I don't want to say what it is, really. Although that did lead to a lot of emotional scenes towards the end, especially. And Gail promises that she's going to write about it. Sidney Prescott has got a family. She's got some kids, which I don't remember being mentioned in the 2011 Scream 4. So I guess this is something that happened after that. Nothing really, not too many details actually mentioned. Maybe we might get. I believe that Scream 6 has been approved. So Neve Campbell is going to return as Sidney Prescott. So we might see a little bit more of her family life in this. What else? Yeah, I think overall it was pretty good. It was okay. I can't really say that this is my favorite Scream. Sorry about that. There's actually a mosquito biting me on my leg. To be honest, first and two, 1 and 2 is definitely my favorite about this. This is probably the third best. Overall, I think I'm going to give this a grudging 7 out of 10. That's all I can give it. And that too is a grudging one. Like I said, I cared about the three returning characters. Did not care about anybody else. Somebody could have killed them all. No problem, right? So overall good kills. Fight scenes were pretty good. But the last part that you will see, the last kill is kind of like something which we've seen many times before. So don't really care for those kind of, kind of like it's a repetition. That's what I feel. Anyway, I'll give this a 7 out of 10 grudgingly. Some of my favorites of the Scream movies, and I think I may have to redo the review for number 4. So thank you guys. That's it for my thoughts on the movie Scream. I'm going to call it Scream 5 2022. I do wish they make more, and I wish they have they return to the main characters. Thank you guys. Have a good night.